Let me give you an example of what happens when you start to apply this science, because I can tell you this was a group of people who were working incredibly hard and they weren't quite getting where they wanted to go. The client I'm thinking about is a software company in the environmental services area. You won't recognize their name because they've just been purchased and they're under a new name today. But they started from one scientist who created some really great software, and he grew a little bit and got some money, and he started buying some other little companies, and they were in different parts of the country, and they were all doing some slightly different things. And all of a sudden, we got each office doing something different, each salesperson trying to sell what's going on differently in each office. Marketing couldn't support anybody and everybody at the same time. They couldn't hire a good senior business development, sales marketing leader because they were so chaotic. Nobody who was any good would go to work there. They'd ask them some simple questions. They couldn't get clear answers. And so the good people back away and say, no thanks, I'm not going there. Once we got in and we started to help them understand how you can actually predictably control those processes, we got all the offices aligned. We got the messages going to the customers to all sound the same. And the customers could see that this was one company, not 3 or 4 little ones. And all of a sudden they end up with this really terrific senior vice president of sales. And in less than 3 years, they doubled their revenue. They demonstrated to the world that they could produce the revenue in a very predictable way, and that they knew how much money it took to grow how fast. And so before you knew it, they had been purchased by a world-class private equity group, because that private equity group understood that these guys now knew how to make producing revenue predictable. And they were highly profitable.